Hey guys, welcome to one of the first vlog style videos that I've done on my channel that wasn't on unboxing for quite a while. If you guys don't already know, I do have a second channel, youtube.com/AureyIRL, where when I have vlogs from my travels and things like that, I tend to post them on that channel. I've been traveling quite a bit. If you follow me on Twitter and everywhere else, I'm in the middle of a 13-week 11 trip stint. I have 4 weeks left. This was the first week that I had off, and it is 2:20 in the morning, and I have a flight in 8 hours. So I'm recording this video, trying to get things uploaded. You guys have noticed I've had more videos going up recently. I hired an editor, so I made the commitment to do that so that I can record gameplay and not have to worry about rendering and editing. I just pass that all off. So I'm excited that new things are going to be coming to the channel, but all of that stuff aside, I wanted to do a video today because I was scrolling through my Facebook feed, and Facebook has a thing where it shows you memories, things that have happened in the last year, 2 years, 3 years, on this specific day. And on June the 12th, which was now yesterday, was 3 years ago, I made a little post on my personal Facebook page that said, I'm really proud to have hit a personal accomplishment, and that was that I had reached 10,000 subscribers on this channel. And now 3 years and 350,000 subscribers later, here we are. And so I just wanted to do a video to kind of thank you guys and tell you that I appreciate the support more than you know. I know a lot of YouTubers will do 100K, 200K, 300K special, and it's been a really long time since I've done one of those, and it probably will be a while until I do one again, unless for some reason, for some crazy thing, I hit 500K or something, then I'll do something for that. But I didn't want to wait, and I didn't want to wait until my next year anniversary, which is in December. I wanted to go ahead and do it now. I thought that was a really cool kind of flashback to give perspective into where I was 3 years ago and where I am today. It's been quite an adventure. I know that a lot of you have not been here since then. Most of you weren't there when I did those originally, but I'm still so thankful to everybody that's joined recently and everyone who's been here kind of for the long haul. So I've talked about it on my other channel, and I wanted to kind of give you guys some perspective here about what my life was then and what my life is now, and again to give you a perspective on how grateful I am for all of the support that you guys continue to give to me. So it's gonna be a little bit more of a serious story. I'm never gonna do Draw My Life. I've talked about that in the past as well. There's just some things I don't want to dive into, and those tend to be pretty personal. So this is gonna be kind of in lieu of a Draw My Life. It's a narrate my life. I don't have an animator. Maybe I should hire grade A under A to make me into one of those redhead big mouth people that he has. I'd fangirl a little bit. But so 3.5 years ago, I guess, we'll go back. We'll start in December of 2012. I moved to be on my own with Boo and and I was working as a waitress. I'm sure y'all can scroll back through my Twitter a long time ago and find pictures of me when I was working as a waitress. You guys have heard in other Q&As and things like that, I have 2 college degrees, and I couldn't find a job when I went to be on my own, and so working as a waitress was the job that I had. And I was working double shifts all the time. It was around Christmas time, and I was trying to pay my rent, and I was trying to make sure that I could pay my bills, and I was also worried about having to give Boo Christmas. I wanted to be able to provide that for her, and I was struggling really bad. I got sick, and at the time I didn't have health insurance because I couldn't afford it, and my mom had to kind of give me some financial assistance with that. My parents were helping out, and it was a really, really stressful time. I was living absolutely paycheck to paycheck, and at the time YouTube wasn't giving me anything. I hadn't enabled, back then the way that monetization works was not as straightforward as it is now, and so I didn't have any ads enabled on my YouTube videos at all at the time, so those were completely not helping me at all. I was just sinking time into YouTube. So that following month, I was able to get a full-time job that had health insurance that paid, but I was working about 50 to 60 hours a week, and then still coming home and taking care of Boo and still doing YouTube at the time. And so I was averaging like 4 hours of sleep a night. I was still kind of living paycheck to paycheck. I had a steady income, but my brother lived with me, if you guys remember that. My brother lived with me to ensure that I could afford to live in the townhouse that I was living at. And so my life was fine. I was happy, but it was very, very stressful. I didn't have discretionary income. I wasn't able to do a lot of the things that I wanted to do with Boo. And after about 10 months of working in the job that I was working in, and at the same time still continuing to do YouTube, I had grown to about 30,000 subscribers that around that like November-ish. It was like 35K. And then my parents came to me and we had this discussion about me being tired all the time because I was working 2 jobs all the time and being a single mom, and it was very stressful and hard. I'm sure a lot of you guys can kind of sympathize with that, or if you're going to school and working jobs, it's really hard to balance those things. So kind of imagine doing that and then having the YouTube that you have to do, and then having family and wanting to maintain some kind of like sense of normalcy in real life. And I was tired and stressed, and I was really, really unhappy. And so my parents came to me and said, why don't you quit your job and we will pay your salary for 6 months so that you can try to do this YouTube thing. We see that it's growing, and we see that you're getting potential offers for brands and things like that, and we really think that you could do well if you really, put your like feet to the pavement and just like took off running. And so I did. I quit my job, and from the end of November to the end of December, I went from 30,000 to 75,000 subscribers on my channel. And it was a huge month for me. I did the parkour thing at Christmas where I was doing a different collaboration every day with a different YouTuber, and it really worked for my channel, and that's where a lot of people came in, and that's huge growth for YouTube. And I felt really proud that I was able to do that on my own, and I felt for the first time that I was making kind of my own success, and I could feel that the channel was going somewhere. And that was thanks to all of the friends that I had made in the last year of doing YouTube, that all of my friends supported me and said, yeah, we'll do a video with you. Like, yeah, no problem. Like, let's get it scheduled. And so all of my YouTube friends kind of came together and helped me out as well. And so I was able to grow the channel from there. After a month of kind of doing that on my own, I was approached by Twitch, and Twitch said, hey, do you want to, do this for us and come work for us and help with the Minecraft community? And I was like, absolutely, yes. I didn't find that content creation full-time worked for me. It stressed me out a lot because YouTube is a very uneasy place to make money. The amount that you get paid changes on a daily and almost hourly basis. If somebody doesn't like a video and people don't watch it, then you have no income, and there's costs associated with it. I had to go get my own insurance again, which is very expensive out of pocket when you're self-employed. And it was a very nerve-wracking time. And so I excitedly and absolutely without regret took the job with Twitch, and I'm so happy to be in that job now. And I wouldn't have had that job had I not been able to experience YouTube in the way that I was able to experience it, and have the friends that I had that helped me grow and helped me understand the landscape of content creation in YouTube and Minecraft on Twitch. And that following July, I was able to, and this was a big thing for me, and I don't think I ever really talked about it at the time because I wasn't really talking about Boo or involving her in content. But I had always said the second that Boo was born that when she turned 5, I wanted to surprise her with a trip to Disney. And when I had lived on my own, I didn't think that was possible. I wasn't able the first year that I was on my own to even buy her Christmas presents, let alone pay for a trip to Disneyland to surprise her for her 5th birthday. And the single most impactful moment of my life so far really has been that. And I had a discussion the other day with some content creators, and they said, like, when's the moment that you felt like you made it. And one person said the day that I was able to go to a restaurant and order what I wanted without having to worry about what the price was on the menu, that was like a big thing for them. And so for me, the most impactful moment was the day that I got to realize a dream that I had always had for myself and for my daughter, to take her to Disneyland for her 5th birthday as a surprise. And so we threw her a birthday party, and at the birthday party, I told her, I forgot your present, but we have to go get it. And I said, do you know where we're going to go get it? And she said, no. And I said, we're going to go to Disney World, and we're going to go leave right now and go get on a plane. And she like jutted for the door. She was like, bye. And like went, and we went straight to the airport, and we got on a plane, and we went to Disney World, and we did the whole thing. We stayed in the castle, and we got the princess makeover, and we had lunch with the princesses, and we got to do everything that she wanted to do. And so it's not just been my life that you guys have impacted, and the friends that I've made, and the opportunities that I've been given, and the chance to like be on the Disney Channel and race go-karts and hang out with the people that I would never have imagined that I would have had the fortune to hang out with. It's not just that you guys are affecting. You are also byproduct affecting people that I love. Boo specifically is granted a better life because you guys support my channel, and because you watch it, and because you comment and like and share it on Twitter, and come to conventions and support me. You guys have given me those opportunities, and I don't think that there are enough ways that I can tell you thank you. I have been able to help family members of mine who were in tough spots by giving them money, because I had discretionary income to pass on what my parents had passed on to me, and none of that would have been possible if it weren't for you guys. So 3 years ago, my life was very, very different, and today I am, despite the fact that I'm tearing up and getting emotional, my life is better than I could have ever dreamed it to be. And that is because you guys have continued to watch my videos and dealt with me being on month-long hiatuses because I'm working and traveling all around the country like I have been recently. And I just wanted to take this time to say thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for making my life better. Thank you for making Boo's life better. And I hope that throughout my videos, and my dumb jokes, and the silly things that I do, and the crazy people I collaborate with, I hope that I am able to give you a fraction of what you guys have given to me. So thank you all so very much. I can't wait for you to see the stuff that we have coming up on the channel. Now that I have an editor, and he's like the crazy best, and he does such a great job. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you all so very much, and I will see you in game soon. Oh, look, it looks like a tree on the inside. Oh, cool. Okay, so the first thing in here says, look at this. It says the journey begins. Are they running triple Genjis?
I think they are.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, what is happening?
I was with one, and I looked down, and there was another one, and then you said you were with one.
Oh my gosh, there's 5 of them.
They're running 5
Genjis?
There's
5 of them.
Great.